You know, so there are certain things and the way you get for believe in life. I don't know. Some people don't go take it kindly. But me, I tell you how it is. I don't hide the truth from you. Adebayo, now the king of social media for Salone. When it comes to Salone, Adebayo now the king. Kasada Kitchen are the queen of social media when it comes to issues of Salone. You can't take that from them. I don't care what you think, but you can't take that from them. But let me tell you something. The second thing we talk about now, the issue of what did they go on with registration. And my brother go join me for make we talk about what did they go on with registration as Salone. The first phase of the registration not done. With a whole bunch of difficulties. With a whole bunch of situations there, with a whole bunch of problems. But you know what happened? Now SLPP Paupa don't pull one group. When Joseph Sano now they head that group there. And others. The other hand they not show themselves it too. Now Joseph Sano now they push before. Until you know who they call him Crazy Joe. In there for them crazy things there. Crazy Joe. Joseph Sano say he gets 69 other civil society groups there. When they form a consortium. And they say then I observer them for the elections. And I observer them for this registration. They don't pull paper. They say the registration go on fine. No problem. They say the registration went out fine. You know, with the exception of few itches which were corrected by what? ECSL. That's what Joseph Sano say. He said there were problems, very few problems, but then being corrected by the ECSL. Well, I don't know if you believe that, Andy. And you judge. You would be the judge. You are going to be the judge of that. Whether Joseph Sano is right by saying that, you know, the issues that were encountered in the first phase of the registration were solved by the Electoral Commission Sierra Leone. You are going to be, you as the people doing the registration, being part of the people who are going to register, you should be the judge of that. Is Joseph Sano right by saying that those issues have been solved? Because we've started the second phase of the registration. So you are going to be the judge and the analyst to say, yes, these problems were solved. We are not seeing these problems any longer. Or, in fact, there is more problem than the first phase. Because now we are seeing people, officials there, then they can openly, then they stop a registration process. Yes, openly. Then they stop a registration process. So you could be the judge whether Joseph Sano is right by saying those problems were solved. Now there is no itches, there is no Greek, there is nothing. Everything they go on well. Everything they go on fine. When we see Pikine, 10 years, 11 years, are being registered in the south and southeast, you go be the judge whether Joseph Sano is right by saying that these problems, they don't solve them problem today. So I want you come in, let you talk a little bit about, you know, what happened, the incidents that will happen upon a Putloko end.
Yeah, you know, it's rather unfortunate for the madman talk them they or pull them, release them, then press release them they for say the registration go out fine, no problem, the first phase. Joseph Sano will not say na a job seeker, he is seek for job. And we all know say at one time Joseph Sano they may not make him he didn't not come as one of them board member. But what happen, you know, say a month, you know, able controller. I think go talk with for talk, and then Saka. For more than Saka and Joseph Sano no get work again. And Joseph Sanon, they look for him. They look for work. We see him. That is August 8, 9, and 10. We see him out. We see say if they go and talk. I'm going to say people are not. Tell one woman, take him off. Well, if I watch that video there, tell the woman, say for you, not for me. But the woman tell her that talk there. Maybe they go take views for people. How the people they want sell. They want to block the people and the people willing for sell. And mama not to so. Nine the woman say for you, not for me. You know. We know say Joseph Sanomi they look way for let get job. So I think that the job this so then get. But me want to tell you as a registered Sierra Leonean, because I registered before they come. As a registered Sierra Leonean, we register. The registration get a lot of problems. Beaucoup problem. And this registration will not ever experience a crime. From 1996. Why experience I begin vote in that country there. Till we go 2002. Till we go 2007, 12, 18. We not ever experience them problem. This one will they face so. You know, like a calculated problem, like a calculated plan for them derail the process. And now they do exactly now a game plan. Then get a game plan. And that game plan they work towards presently. One, some areas there where they know say na southeastern at the end of the day, then they make the process. Could you imagine the whole of the day, some polling station and 85 people in the register, 90 people, 95 people, a whole registration center. So tell me true, how much they will register inside 30 days? Or how much they will register inside first 15 days and second 15 days? How much they centers in there? Some centers then, you go see then they work fine. Like one day where this man we don't waste his life in this country. Me they don't name themselves Kimona me. Where they strategic communication. But if anybody who remember the name, we see it go na one center na Afrobe. It just take the serial number. We go that center there for 2 days, it not come on. For 2 days, that center they not come on. We see the recent one, Dry Memuna, when I the deputy minister trade. We see exactly what he do. Where it go, if somebody they try for push a process for let it go. Una say no, the process don't the process not for doing. You can somebody provide generator. When I boost to ECSL, you know, Dry Memuna they go they say the people are not get right. They're not for doing. And we don't see where the member of parliament them, the APC member of parliament them provide generators for help the process. ECSL say they don't want them generator then they don't want them generator. But if I'm in Southeastern a member of parliament be said and they provide generator, they don't get no problem with that. They don't get one problem with the incident day. So for say that process they go smoothly, you know they go smoothly at all. But whether they like it or not, Madabio is going. 2023 Madabio they go. So some people just defend bad name for themselves. Now the reason this thing is say when election not favor you, you take your matter straight off, you don't run go. You take you 2-3 plastic bag now run your own show. It happened 2007. It happened 2007. Where some man before they call election, you don't run go. 2018, that happened again. By the time they call election, some man don't run go. When you get power there now you favor, you get for take time how you play with that power there. Now yes, you get right, police then will go because the useless police they will get, they don't know what's in the paper. If a whole council or the council represent in council, they reach the airport. The same senseless police then go they hold up that council or they stop them. And that me brother me don't see. When he say no use Lunge Airport, he say go use Guinea. And I'm not saying if I been use Lunge Airport, una then useless police and they una for don't do the same thing to me. But we clever pass una fool. Una na full police. Una just don't be centered by politician and command. And some of una not to say una the benefit to. Una no benefit nothing out of this thing una they do so. Look like this presidential guard when they call Long rely on. After Lord safe in again in life. We see the former president. Only one they will serve him. The security they will serve him. They not be the same again. Una day for it na Gary. The SLP people bother at the party office. Me I see them not tell me. Me na be safety officer na city hall where they build this city hall now so. Now they I see one Sunday I go walk. Dog. Then they kill the dog, they cook the dog. SLP people bother. When I wanna party they na power. Dog na in they eat. And they cook the dog, they eat am. If you then a power eat dog, what about where power not favor you again? What you go do? You see some of una take them. Una take them how una they do things. Especially those security forces here. I call two, I measure them. And I will continue for measure them. The OSD, the SSD, the OSD, then the CID official. Una na people them. Now una one create fate na that country there. Because all the bad and dirty work there now una they call for one. Then una not afraid say the same people here who they come and handle. Now the same people here the taxpayer money now they pay with it. Una no able get them kind sense then. Una no able get them kind sense then. Una feel say power there forever. Una feel say you go stay behind that politician there forever. That politician go run away and pick it and left una day. Who say you go run go? You don't get no side for go. You don't get no side. You don't go no side. You go continue for day. The next government can they meet you there. Then you answer for all what you don't do. If you say you get way for run, you feel say Marabio, you feel say the way they see things, if you clever enough, you feel say Marabio they go second time. If you clever enough, you feel say Marabio they go second time. Una take una time. If you ask me, big brother, registration they go on. How would they expect them?
Okay.
Very poor.
Family, una don't hear family, una don't hear. You know, I want we. You know, sometimes where they talk, you know, so we no get. You see, they always they say we no get. They look you say but this you know popular na media. You know why they say this? I they read. One of the things why they say I they read. Recently, I want to let you go to the State Department and. I get one link in the State Department, just open up and see what they talk about Sierra Leone. If you know what they happen, this election will be the I don't think if the world don't ever get an election where them so much everybody, every country, every area gets so much interest. It will be the first in the history where that country they go get the observers the way no other country not ever get international observers. So you know we don't know what they happen. Why make you feel say that people also then they try for go and get people there for register and all of them thing and then we don't know what they happen. The smallest village international observer go there. The smallest village, the amount of international observer I don't know for is over 3,000. The smallest village. They get international observer. You know, you see when they make a noise. They know one good luck, Jonathan. Na Muhammad they want na Ghana. They don't smell the rats already. They don't smell. You know, except you don't believe. You know, you see, when power drunk you, and at the same thing with Adolf Hitler. If you go back, I tell you what Adolf Hitler. When power drunk you, you know they see say na inside the tunnel or na inside the hot fire na they go so. You know they know of course. We know they get one at times. You know they see. You know they know say na inside hot fire na they put yourself. Until you realize, all right, Lord we sit down, Lord we wait. Go to the State Department, let's see. You don't see the way how they Sean Madabiona did.
Man a puppet.
Hey, they shot that one day at this UN summit. Society they go for go greet some people and they told them like, like where you they go, where would I be they go school? You know, you get a group of people that so tell one part on a company owner, so you know that person they all man they look up to her. They get problem with this person. Then this person they can't greet you. Then this person they see you now. The way they show them, the way they make like they avoid them for make like say you go somewhere else. That's what they do at this summit. That's what they do, mother. It's a shame. I they laugh no more, but it's shameful to a nation. It's shameful to a nation. All man they avoid you. Nobody know how to talk to you. Everybody they avoid you. You know, one thing we wanna know they see Mother Beyonce expression at the summit. Una they see expression. They avoid her. They avoid her like you know like when you go to bush they see shit they all side and all side people they know the shit. How they balance the shit for pass for make you go let not touch. Now so them they do at the summit. Then they balance her for then nobody know for not get any encounter with her. That is how Mother Beyonce in government and they now. They no one for see them. Nobody no one for get anything for do with them. They themselves, you know, but you see that supporter there. Let I tell you, I don't tell you, but I always they give this story. Go back to the Rwandan story. Let you read the Rwanda story. They don't overrun almost half of Rwanda. The commander then still say then they in authority, then they in charge. Go look the story of Rwanda. They don't already almost overrun the entire country. The commander that have side where they see they still they assure them people that say that they in control. Not until they begin see they all begin for fly with helicopter there. The commander don't fly with helicopter, they go. Now the time they know say, oh, we are in trouble. It was too late. It was too late. You know most Hutus and then kill because they know they talk, huh? You know most Hutu the reprisal after when they don't overrun. You know most they retaliate back the Tutsi and the moderate Hutus there. You know the retaliation when they retaliate to the Hutus there. The extremist Hutus there because you get the moderate Hutus there where they were supporting the Tutsis. They get the extremist Hutus there. You know almost die after where they fly go. Where the commander fly go, where they don't overrun the entire Rwanda. Some of you don't know history, safe. You don't know sabi history. You don't know sabi history. Go read history. You not here say, you the kind person, James Songa, you not here say, of course, these are the Mendes there. Now then, these are the Mendes there where want for stick to power. They want for let them continue the data power. It is not going to work. But go watch the Rwanda situation. I'm not even countenance you. Go watch the Rwanda situation. There you go. No, some of una then go for left una dry. Then go for left una dry. Then go for abandon the cow that commander and others. They abandon who to say. The money and wealth. They know exactly what the day after. Now dry eye cover shame no more now. Now dry eye cover shame no more now. They know exactly what's in the NEPA. And so I want to tell you now. This we know say we all know say that they go. That is obvious. You tell me I know say that they go, that they are going. The Rwanda situation don't give. If I give you an example, even the how you call them the Germany situation for also don't give way. It don't teach we a lesson. Last minute, until waiting. Hitler go kill himself. Last minute, the Fed say no way no day until he go kill himself. I always give an historical perspective. Me not so like you people the way no they give it. So me they give historical perspective. I they make you understand what in the happen at Salone and what go get for happen at Salone.
You know to
some of you na bag. Now una get for take one bag so for run away.
Inside this they go.
Now una get for take one bag. Now the whole so for run away.
No the benefits.
And some of you now look at nothing what you na the benefit to nothing. Like what's the name say? T-Love. Where is T-Love in body? So bone.
You know get nothing.
Bone. You know they enjoy nothing but I the Vuvuzela, one of the Vuvuzela.
Yeah.
And I make one that tell her all the entire way they do you will suffer the consequences. But I know they say again.
Now they go and point people in at home.
Because they all get for suffer the consequences.
Then blogger then
T-Love
blogger then and then they go and point people there.
Una all get for suffer the consequences.
Radio, what's in radio na the east? What's in the radio?
Yes, I then get one radio na the eastern. I think Justice Radio.
Yeah, what's in the guy in
Justice
Blanco? What's in the guy in Blanco? Is it?
I don't know if na Blanco name, but Justice Radio. Now one of the radio stations and then they where now the SLPP they use her for arrest people in a saloon. The Justice Radio.
Anybody who name they call you and they hold on.
You get this lady back in America, but of course you know in there, so he can say anything. They call her Elizabeth, within a Unity Broadcasting. Now, one of the ladies there where they point people in a saloon. Now they call people, now they send, put on a media, then they go arrest the person. You see, but let me tell you, Nemesis, go follow now. Nemesis. Kama, they say, is a beach. Kama is a beach. And Kama go catch up with you now. Most of una Kama go catch up with una. Some of us no go see. That make I say the last time. Some of us will go die on this. Because me, the next government where they come, we want for make a mess of this. So then the next government and then get for kill some of us. Because no foolishness. Nobody know they bring foolishness to Salone again. Nobody know they bring foolishness to Salone. Because we don't see this kind of government no go ever Canada country again. Trust me. This kind of government no go ever. 1,800,000. James, you read that one day? Them songo.
$1.
1,800,000 for $1.
$100. 1 million, yeah. No, for $100.
You know, but una the mende there, una but not to all. I always say this, not to all. You get the clean one there, where not even like waiting they go on. You get them. And because of them, we not go bunch you all. Not the same way. Now, I always say this. You see the both people, most of the 90-95% of them, they are smart people. When APC come, what they do? They allow APC for work. They make the city more beautiful past Kenema. Because they allow for make people let them work. Una say una they wait for Kenema say then they wait for what SLPP. You know, Kenema Babu and the other big full people, Kenema people, Kenema people, I know they say, but you get probably a few percentage, probably 5 or 6% way better small. But the rest, the 94%, them big fool, stupid people. I never see them kind of day. You, they say for bring development at your area. Well, the taxpayers' money. Now, when your tax system back, they say for bring development come. You say no, you don't wait for your own government. And I don't ever see big fool like that one day. And at the same thing, Kenema Babu, David Francis, the same big fool. Now they would sue. That same big fool. You say you get what? PhD in what? Peace and development studies. You can't able for bring peace in your own country. Peace and in fact, you now the most divisive with the president and wife. No, now the most divisive.
What he do? What he do? He take the peace. Now he left and I go to the conflict.
Yes. yeah. They say he take the peace. He left and London. London, England, and they left the peace. Yeah, he carry the conflict and salon.
Yeah, madam,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The man saying he study peace and conflict. He study peace and conflict. He get a PhD in peace and conflict. But he not able for bring peace in salon. In fact, now the most divisive. One of the most divisive. Hey, then 3 years. You see David Francis. You see Fatima Bio. You see Mada Bio. Now the most divisive people in the one in the salon. of course, me I always say
Liman a boy.
Fatima Madabio, na the first lady of Sierra Leone. Then Fatima Bio, na the president of Saloon. Madabio is the first lady. Now the first lady of Salon, Madabio, na the first lady. Dukunu. Would they say person stupid? Would they say person na Dukunu? I will not ever get a for me, I dey consider the entire world. I don't ever see a president like Madabio. Trust me. I don't ever see any president like Madabio. Fool. A big fool. Now make people say, oh, Madabio is smart. Smart. Nobody. Would Madabio smart? Now they put word now. Now they want the educator. Now they spoon feeder. Now they spoon feeder. Who smart when Madabio smart? Smartness now when the person begin for talk, then you begin say yes, this person is smart. If you're not smart, better say, but at least it gets common sense. You know, Madabio now common sense now you don't even get. And to be very candid, when you not get common sense, you not able to survive any side. Now the common sense now Madabio not get. That common sense, you don't even get her. You don't listen where they talk. I want to listen where Fatima Bio no did it. If Fatima Bio no did it, listen where Madabio they talk. Let's say a small picking, they talk 12-year-old, 13-year-old, now they talk. What's Fatima Bio no did it? Because I go begin pinch and I foot. Now I go begin pinch and I foot. When Fatima Bio no, they Madabio no, they talk anything sensible. I don't know if sometimes the last mommy where they don't put in their head or whatever, we don't drink or whatever.
The man naturally.
That man
naturally no get sense.
When he sit down for talk, for me, they sit down and they say, wait they can say this today. What they can say? He's a natural fool.
Like you example for sure say the man no wise enough. Like
Okay.
you an example for sure say the man no wise enough. When this August 10 happened na Salon, the first person we address, we use the what he said, he said a terrorist. That was the vice president also. Then immediately after the vice president, Keketoma Tut say na terrorist then. Would you hope say what Madabio come? If you know the difference, who than a terrorist then? But what Madabio can make the thing worsen. He talk in his speech. Say na terrorist there. Even David Francis Kenema Babu when they correct her, they say, but how you go call you people terrorists? Na Kenema Babu first start.
Yes, that starts.
He said na terrorist there.
Yes.
Then from there in press secretary Keketoma himself shoot say na terrorist there. Then Madabio UFO can neutralize everything. You not daddy of the nation. Then you come back, you say na terrorist. You go after man. You go after them, take na them grave. Ah! Who's full way past standing? The man that thing where they call common, what can call na common sense, you know get her. Common, what they say common sense, what they feel say common. Madabio no get her. He not get her.
You know, and we get to understand, we really get to understand this. You understand? We all in a Salon. Trust me, we all get to understand this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a point where we all get to understand. Hey, any distraction now, we know they listen to distractions. Let we not listen to distractions. We know they listen to distraction. We on point right now. We know say, you understand, this fight here. We know they sleep. We know they lay down. We know they set we eye. In a figurative speech. We know they set we eye. We know they lay down. We know they continue. We will continue for hope we eye. We will continue for run. We will continue for think. We will continue for do everything for make sure. Madabio, you understand? And in government, any group of marauders, then continue for suffer for waiting they don't do that country day. Me, I will never rest. Not the fight not only done when they come on power. No. Not just the start. The start was after when they come on power. Not just in fact that just now fresher stuff. Right now, fresher scores now with the panso. Now fresher will not go up and the cause 8 popper. Now fresher scores now with the panso. Now preamble. Now this is just preamble. You know who said the effect they come? Now when they don't left power, where will they begin for go after them? And any government who want to protect them will go fight against Una. I want that government tell you, we don't know that government tell you. Because sometimes I can kill some of us now. Because we will never sit, never sleep until these people face justice. Some of us will never sleep. Every one of them will face justice. I am not afraid of anything. I tell you now, Mother Bio go face justice. In wife go face justice. David Francis go. Some of us go die. And I make her say the other government lay ready. Because sometimes I ain't get for can kill we. Until we see say Mother Bio don't kill them people here so. We are waiting for the next government. Now that government, we get for can kill, we get for fight, for make all of them also face justice. Not a single one go be exempted. Every one of them go face justice. I tell you, I guarantee you that. I don't say this over and over. Every one of them go face justice. And una where they can tweet, una will not eat nothing, una will not what they call, where they behind this thing, una all go face justice. Some of una not go live because them people also waiting and get for do, they get for kill most of una. Especially some of una will get information. Some of una will know what they don't do. They go kill una all. That is what they're going to do to you. And I'm glad some of the people that not begin left. I tell you that the last time. I said one key person that government day, one key person, you will see most of the things that happen, it don't left that country there. It don't left that country there. A very key person. We see some killings there. We see some things there. We're involved for discussions there. Don't left that country there. And I'll tell you what thing get for happen. You get for seek for clemency. And clemency, where they seek for her, they talk all what you see. All what you hear, all what happen. You they say because then they give you they give some form of clemency. Until you pull the last secret, then go squeeze you, take everything come off from you. You know what I mean? Say you not get for suffer, but no more, then go give them a little bit of clemency. Then go probably then go lessen in sentence. That is what is going to happen. So some of you now don't know. You know most thousands of people that will know what happen in this government. You know how many people don't escape will know what happen at this government. You know how many people that don't go keep somewhere for safekeeping for when they come on power. You know some of you are so stupid. You know where they support this government. You are so stupid. You don't know what they go behind closed doors. You know they come and talk. You don't know exactly what they go behind closed doors. Because you people don't read. You not get time for read. You not get time. James, you for be ashamed. Anybody who afraid for going in country, it's a shame to that government. It's a shame for anybody for say can register. You know how many people in the diaspora when they afraid for go salon? You feel say that they glad for that. You big fool, you know that book. No. You big fool. You know that book. People afraid for going in country. Then you rejoice about it. You forget say terrorists. What they say? Tourists they not go to that country. There. Well-meaningful people that will not go there. Investors they will not invest in that country. All of the investors that way they see so now rogue investors. They. Investors the way they go for make quick profit and come money back. A serious investor where one for day in long term now that you not go na saloon. Tourists, name me how many tourists don't go to that country. Name me how many tourists don't go na saloon. How many? You can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you talk about we neighbor Gambia, thousands of tourists every year. Now they go Gambia, thousands of tourists there. Now then they enter inside Gambia. Talk about Senegal. How many tourists? Even a rogue country, Guinea-Bissau, a rogue nation where drugs they go in and out. You know how many tourists and they go to Guinea-Bissau in a year? You know how many? Salon, name how many tourists they go to Salon. Salon and Liberia, and they get the worst tourist attraction. You know how many tourists they go to Salon in a year? Now, you know, if you reach 200, you go say, win them. 200. We're not talking about Sierra Leoneans, where they go, not in country. That we are not tourists. We are not tourists. We Sierra Leoneans are not tourists. You're glad for that. It's a minus for Sierra Leone. Yeah. Because what me, any year where they go, I must go with something like the least money where they go, me and my wife, where they go with. Now like $6,000. $6,000. Now the least money where we they go holiday. And we be the go holiday every 2 years. If I pump $6,000 na that economy day, you know what you go get for do? Likewise, if 200-300 Sierra Leoneans then go salon, no matter if one person pump what $3,000, na that economy day, you know what they make? The least money where would they go with? That's $6,000. Now the least we they go with na salon. Now you the glad because Sierra Leone they not they go salon. You they just about it. Now you know the most big fool I don't ever see. The biggest fool I don't ever see. You the glad for that. You see the economy now. This is because people are not going to Sierra Leone. 1,800,000 for what? For just $1. $1. 1,800,000. Then you rejoice, you glad. I don't know. You know, sometimes I can wonder. Sometimes the kind of education we some of you get. Me, if in a government say for a leg, I will never be happy with waiting they go on soon as alone. I will never be happy. I don't go ever rejoice about it. In fact, now me go the car and bio people. Now me go the car and talk to people. But some of you now, because the big fool, I don't know, sometimes you na Kenema come out. Because Kenema, I don't know why you get them big fool people. Bon people not they behave so. I doubt if you not to Kenema come out, James. Now only somebody who can come out Kenema like what? David Francis, Kenema Babu. Now they only behave the kind way also. Because I don't ever see big fool for say, una not do nothing for we. Then they can't dig the tar. Then they dig the ground. Say, no, una not work. They are not safe as see big fool. Me, now the time I pull out my Kenema people, now the time I say they were the big fool. Now the time I don't say the big fool. Now from Kenema, all the one the way see they cause them trouble, they are all from that Kenema axis. They are the big fool people. They're not. You now you don't stop development na young area. You don't stop development. Taxpayers' money. Therefore, develop your area. You say no. We don't wait for your own government. Who's big fool who pass that one day? You wait support for use that government there, even when una not a supporter. Use them for make una area. Use them for make them make roads there. Use them for make them build building. Use them for make una waiting and call. You know mind support your government. But you they go stop development. You say no. Go be government can't do this. You are the most big fool I don't ever see. How can my people not get for change your attitude then? Because no wonder Kenema turn the way I turn so. Look Kenema. Which all when I say diamond they commode, look the turn SSF. You glad for that turn day. You glad for Kenema turn the way I did so. Which all of the diamond where they commode. Yet it still be the kind where I be so. Look the kind house there. Inside Kenema town, still dirty house there. Dirty house. Then when I say the diamond area. But still they get the dirty house there. Right at the center of the city. Dirty house there. Sometimes I can doubt. I can doubt now. I can doubt now whose kind of education where they go on. Maybe something a different set of education. Now then a Kenema. Different set of education. Different set of kind education and the Kenema as against the rest of the country. Because for making you able to stop development, now there's something wrong with you. For stop development in your area. When are you for even not to your government, you use them for make them make development kind of your place. You go still support your government. But you say no, I know this we don't want development. We the wait to your own government we can't develop for we. Who's big fool who pass that one day? Una wo de Kenema, una leader they all na big fool there. These are people who una for vote them out because they're not able for help una Kenema. They're not able for help. Who's big fool who pass this? So now they go. The last thing we want to talk about. Now, but una brother says James, una brother. James. You get me, James? James, una brother. James, you get me? Alex say no day now. You get me, James? Una brother from Kenema. Kenema Babu. Francis. David Francis. Kenema Babu. James, you get me? Eh? James Sonjo. That's your name? James Sonjo. Is that your name? Kenema Babu. Una brother. Now they talk about soup. Kenema Babu say then go outside. Holland. They say they go Holland. They say they want for them to extradite and they buy you. You know, I don't know if the people I know they read. Ladies and gentlemen, me say for there, we not in government. I not in a government. I know the policies of Holland. I don't read the entire policies. It will be a miracle from heaven for them to take Adebayo car and go salon. You know, even American, we believe in the extradition. They not go do it. They will not do it. They will not take anybody that's alone at this point in time. Nobody. You know the record of them people are so right now. You know the record. Why they tell you so them people? People them fool. Them fool. I get 6%. Because I get some friends, some people that wait.
Information minister.
Kenema people, they're stupid and they're fool. Because you look at the policy, you look at the policies of what? Holland, the Dutch. You gonna say, you gonna say, then why they know, they don't know what in the deeper. You say, but again, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. When them people are so they say something, I want to watch, listen, fight. Yeah, what he say? He say this issue also, it don't done. You understand? We don't take care of her. Not just paraphrase what he say. We don't take care of her. Me say they don't deal with the issue. For me, I know they look at with regards to the Dutch government. Maybe then guy they don't go take an assassin, they don't pay somebody for an assassin. But you know, let's tell you one thing. When you see Adebayo, now some of them are not see her facially yet. You know, see her in bodily form. Now just videos you see her and all of them. When you see the guy, you see hefty, the way hefty, in height. Well, I want to see if in a gun safe, I want to see inside that person they pass do that gun they for go. Yeah, because then they, you know, all them killings the way they happen at Holland now with Nef, not to so. We're not to the Adebayo not to the kind where you go use Nef pa, because it go withstand you. You know that. You get for use gun. And no sign no the way you go pass with gun and that. All the stabbings all the killings that don't happen, the injuries now what's it? Now stab. Most of the area they it's not easy for make you even get gun around that. So I want for suicide go pass, suicide that gun they pass, whether they don't pay, we go pass with gun. Because I know the Dutch I know they even worry about that because that day it don't deal. Now it don't deal. It will not happen. They're not go ever extradite Adebayo or any other person for go. Even some of us within you put an APB on me, you know they poke. They're not going to extradite. No American government, no, they will go extradite. Not even Trump in administration. We will not say bad off. Trump self not go extradite anybody to Sierra Leone. It's not possible. Not at this time. Not with this kind of government. With this kind of rogue government. But now only possible is to, you know, well, this is what we're saying. I don't know if not deceive them, they deceive them people then. I don't know why then they do them. But you know what, then get that kind of perception where I don't know what they don't put by the people them. Anything where they tell them that they believe. Anything where they tell them that they believe. Some of us, you know, they woke. Me, you know, they woke. I know what are they listen and I they evaluate. And they assess. Now make where come na then country also. One of the things what we are play emphasis na reasoning. That is why they teach you what is reasoning. How for reason. Because now some of the problems say, well, I don't say this in one of my videos. Now one of the problems say, we'll get a saloon. And that is why You know, we know they do well. When we kaya, when we do that course, we excel. Anything we do, we they excel, because when you're able for reason, when you're able for put things in perspective, when you're able for analyze, you're able for what? You're able for do a lot of things. And a lot of people, they get education at salon, but they don't get the reasoning power. They're able for reason. They don't get common sense. And so a lot of people, they come, like James Naya, Sonjo, James, where they come and try for muddy the water. Me water, James, you know they able for muddy. Because before I come, I don't already plan which they can't see. You can't muddy me water. Because I already get everything in my brain. You can't muddy me own water. You can succeed in other people's water. But my water, you can't muddy that water. Because I already know what I'm here for. But me fumble them. Now we go ahead. You know, when they talk, listen fine. Listen fine. Me, I don't they pay attention. When then they talk, not just listen, you know, listen with a reasoning power. Reason with an analytical power. Why you go analyze every word where they say. You go analyze every phrase where they say. Put them into perspective. Combine them and come out with your answers. But Holland, they don't get any fruitful discussion there. Enough fruitful. Enough fruitful. No Holland administration, no government na Holland go take anybody na Holland for sell and saloon. It's not possible. They have a policy. That man not stupid. Adeba not stupid. Where he left Germany? He go na Holland. He don't see waiting the principles then within a Holland, the policies the way Holland they hold so supreme. Now they make it go there. You know, stupid. They make it left Germany go Holland. You know, stupidity not fine. Stupidity. And in this government, I didn't get A+ pa. Stupidity. This entire government, the two way they get A+ pa na stupidity. Then the second thing they get now for deception. For deceive Sierra Leoneans say. For deceive the what? The supporters say. Where of course they not get brain. SLPP supporter then, they not get brain at all. Now water 9 days na them brain. Not to the now water 9 days na the head, not to brain. Water, and you know how water they act, eh? You know how water they act? Imbalance. You understand, eh? Water imbalance. Where no flop, where they work out, I see. You know they steady on one side. That is how the supporters are. That's what they do. Water 9 days at the head. So you know get brain where it's steady. You know the water. How the water they go and move now? So then they decide. If the water in level go this way, they make that decision. The way the water in level go, and I make the kind of people that make that decision. They say no, we don't want nobody. We don't want no development. We the way to government come. We the way to party come. What a big fool people eh? What a big fool people eh? Abo. But check, I want you got much small panties. You got much small.
Yeah. You see, in life, you know they give what you not get. Now, una want benefits from democracy, and una not democratic. And for let you benefit from something, you get for don't give force. Me fambula I want draw with memory, I want jog with memory then back. We see waiting may happen at constituency 110. Wherein you see a whole minister go destroy election box when a treasonable offense standing according to the constitution, according to the laws of the land. But what he do at the end of the day, then draw more about the inside the matter. The one then way na complainant, then go turn suspect. And we see what happen na Sama Bendugu again. We see that election there. We see exactly what happen. We see say the one them when me supposed for rally that day when are they right? Then go there, stop them for that sin of because vice president they inside it. We don't see a lot of injustice. Then go just go look Mami Femi, Makituma, and they say, Mama, we want come, we want what's in the old Femi Cole, the old Dr. Bright. Because of people they say, then they come meet them. Then go to the Mami house. Go arrest them. Waiting at the crime we commit. Look before August 10. Medke, they arrest them the day before the riot. The day before the demonstration. Then go the old Medke. Medke, they turn up this BNT they left I think about a week ago. When they left Medke. So, that set of people are not democratic. They're not sabi waiting at democracy. Democracy can with them no more. But they don't believe in the democratic principles. They don't believe in them. So if you don't believe in democratic principles, how you want to use democratic principles say you go take a rebel for Kawita? We killer de lekuna. Rogue lekuna. Una way where they bastardize the constitution day after day. Nothing no day where una bad one and don't do that country day. Now una kind then go look at Adebayo, they hand over to una. Because they stupid lekuna. Because they don't get sense lekuna. Now they go take Adebayo. Undemocratic people lekuna. They take the Adebayo, they hand over to una. And besides, waiting at the TCF Adebayo do whatever take the hand over to una. But just like what me brother me don't say, una full of deception. Una deceptive. Una na people in way. Una don't like una people in but they very una people are stupid. That for free I tell una. Una people are stupid. Una don't like and they 1 10, 2 10. Una don't go against now Southeastern. Una no against. Who this lie wo mother be in rebellion. They lie pa una no satisfy now. Every day they lie pa una. They don't lie pa una green light, brown light, blue light, yellow light, all kind of light they don't give una. But una no able, una no get the sense. Una no able for reason out say this Kenema Babu in talk where they talk na lie. This information minister in talk where they talk na lie. They want just call una to pepper water. Now they do so. They call una to pepper water. But una very stupid. Sorry for telling una that. But not to 110, not to 210, then people are the stupid una. The Northwestern are the way clever enough. You don't see the road then they are their own road. Man, I'm not the stupid anymore. David Francis, Kenema Babu, not the stupid anymore. If I know they talk, it's so tribal that he don't get talk with Northwestern and themselves. Now the first educated tribalistic man than the world ever come across. Where been they then tell the way they chief minister go foreign affairs. As long as they say you are not I don't get business with you. Now the kind man. That made me brother say, in Fatima o Madabi o that they the brain for that destruction in that country there. What you the face that country they like today, them people and they responsible. You know? I want that you will look people where democratically oriented people. You come out you fool on democratic and say they go for go. That mean they not look on herself. That mean they not look on her. You see the way they give una because then get work for do. Then get work for do. Una idle. Na ya una de left for work na tongue. Una de go Nations Cup. Una go look am. Una go lay down there with the look Nations Cup. Na ya u de sit down under COVID-19. Una u de see the president here in West. Then they honeymoon. So the people una know they do anything related to waiting for push the country go before. So na kind like una they go look, then take Adebayo the hand over to una. Now because una stupid. Una no get sense. Una very stupid.
I'm telling you. Let me see. William, I think I tell you now, when we start, we'll talk about William Ruto. Right now, as I talk, William Ruto, they think about how he go able to address the drought now, Kenya. Now that William Ruto in the think about a new president, president will just come, and remember about his young people there. Always remember now for take care of what the drought, the famine, the hunger, the difficulty now in country. That is what William Ruto they think about right now. Go back. William Ruto, you see the eagerness. You see say this man is ready. This man he wants for make he able for help in people there. He wants for make it take care, because you know what? You get these farmers there, we get them flocks there, the cattle there, then are them interior, them provincial areas there. By then time so drought, rain, no they come. It's difficult for the people them. Ruto they try for make it take care of that for him people them. But what you president they do? Mumu president now we get. Mumu. They say nothing. Mumu.
Now for Tiffy.
But look at the people. Our people are suffering. 1,800,000 for $1. Rice, they go very soon, they go to 600,000 for a bag of rice, 50 kilos. Family. And I always say this, we want people them. Some of the people who get a salon, they know they suffer. Not to bluff, not to boast, not to this. I would rather sleep angry in a year for seeing me person suffer in a salon. But what about the one they will not get up? And that make I say this not dishonesty. Now dishonesty to the me own family. I not go ever make it so. And